He said, Okotovin talk, Olovin talking. I said, oh, all those things, I don't believe in it, Jerry. I'm okay. Until that night, I just noticed that whenever I want to, that place was tight. I didn't even know the place. I struggled to know the place. I was like, say, this thing will enter like this. Anytime I want to enter small like this, my something will come down. Before I say I want to penetrate like this. We tried, it will go small. Before 5 seconds, my wife will caress me, it will come up. I'll say, oh, it has come up again. Let's try it. Before I get there like this, it will see to come down. I remember my wife did my thing like this.
Wait now. So let me tell you, fear man. My husband and I planned that we're not ready to have a child. Deep down in the mind of this man, was already preparing on how to impregnate me. Thinking that we're still on the same page.
Honeymoon Podcast. My name is Oluwatfemi, and this is my darling husband.
Hey, you're the Shola.
And we are the Bliss
family.
So what are we talking about today?
So I was the one that brought up the idea that since it is Honeymoon Podcast, I think it would be a best idea to just talk about our honeymoon experience, and peradventure we'll get other couples to talk about it later. But let's just start it first. So we're going to talk about our honeymoon experience, everything that went down. You get. If you don't get it, forget about it. So, shall we?
So, I may have a bit of disturbance here because I have my Oga somewhere around here. Okay.
This is our baby. Say hi. Hi. Say welcome to Honeymoon Podcast.
Okay, so let's pick it from the reception. So first of all, I didn't want a long reception. So
wait, let's start from our planning for honeymoon.
Okay, so first of all, planning for our honeymoon was one of the most important things that we wanted to do when we were planning for our wedding. So we picked our venue. At the time,
before we picked our venue, what were the things that happened? I wanted to mention.
I cannot remember.
Okay, I'll remind you. I'll remind you.
Yeah, remind me now.
So, actually, before we picked the actual venue that we used, my wife said she wanted us to have our honeymoon in South Africa.
Okay. That was when I was still dreaming. I did not know that.
South Africa.
I was actually thinking my husband was one of maybe one of those very rich men that they will disguise to be who they are not. Then at the end of the day, they will not say, oh, I'm so sorry, I've been lying to you all these days. So I had very high expectation of where I wanted to spend my honeymoon.
Don't worry.
I wanted to go to Dubai actually.
Dubai to South Africa.
From South Africa
to Ghana.
From Ghana to the island. From the island to mainland.
To Radisson Blue.
Yeah, Ikeja. From
there, we later resort to
Ogun State.
Redemption card.
I resolved that.
But don't worry, Nifemi. I will take you to all those places.
Yeah, so
don't worry, I will fly to all those places that you have dreamed of by the grace of God. Don't worry, and that time is very near.
Amen. So
so we had our honeymoon at Redemption.
And at the time we booked for 1 week, and at the time it was 60,000 naira for the whole week.
Yeah.
So we paid it down in advance, like
how did you know the amount?
Because I remember
60,000 for a whole week.
Naira for 1 week. So we paid.
It was room and parlor.
It was a room, like a small parlor with a kitchenette, like a small kitchen,
like a
microwave. Yes, it had TV, it had AC, it was very cozy and comfortable. So we paid like a month to,
Yeah.
because we didn't even want anything to start it and all. So now fast forward to the day of the wedding. We finished our wedding like very early. In fact, I didn't even want to stay long. So one thing about me is that I love to plan events for people, but I don't like to have events for myself. When I have events for myself, I'm very anxious. Like each time I'm going out with my husband, I will have an event and it's for us. I usually tell him that, why am I feeling very anxious? Why am I feeling very nervous? So I was just very anxious. And the fact that attention was on both of us, I didn't like it. I just wanted everybody to go to their house and let's just get this over and done with. So we finished the event in the evening. Immediately we finished the event, I pulled off my dress. I wore my short knicker, my jean short knicker. I wore my t-shirt. We had the event in church hall. So we went to daddy's office to go and greet him. When daddy was like, I'm like, it's me. We now told him that we're going, and then we entered into the car, and then we zoomed off.
So in the car like this, I'm already picturing how everything will go.
It's a good down.
You know that feeling when you've always longed to have this thing, but you don't have the opportunity.
You had the opportunity, but you did not. So I'm ready. My heart was already like, how will it feel? Like, how will it feel? Can you believe that? I actually did not even think of it. I just felt like,
I was like, no matter how tired you are, you must collect.
But anyways, we shall drove to Redemption Camp. Then when we got there, too far. So when we got to Redemption Camp, it was around 7 in the evening. When we got there, they had to sort out our bookings, be sure that we make booking. In fact, at some point, they were beginning to say, they did not seek any call, but they now found out that we paid online. They just sorted it out, they gave us our room. And when we got there, the organized spirit in me, I started to put our things inside the cupboard.
Yeah, I was just looking. I do everything you want to do.
That was clothes in the cupboard. In fact, the money we got, was it that night we counted the money? I think it was the next day. I can't even remember where we counted the money, but I shout that.
Actually, we spent all the money we got.
Spent all the money, all the cash we got during the honeymoon. We used it for feeding majorly.
Yeah,
we used it for feeding majorly. So when we got there, I actually packed all things inside the cupboard, then had my bath. So the first shocker we had when my husband and I were going to have our bath together was that I like to use very hot water.
Yeah.
And my husband on the other hand, when he poured the water on his body, he was like, oh, she's so very hot. I'm like, who's hot in this
one? How will you bath with that kind of very hot water? That's how.
I'm like, what's hot in this water? This is just like my regular hot water bath and all. So far. This is just like my regular hot water bath.
And thank God there was a water heater there.
Yeah, there was water heater. So now fast forward to, so my lingerie, for some people, they buy their lingerie from Kinikon. I bought my lingerie from Super. If all of you know Super. It don't come for me actually, so because I could not, at the point, I couldn't afford.
Super is Bender Select.
It's a place where they get thrifted items. So I couldn't afford to buy a brand new lingerie. So I bought what I could afford. So in fact, I think I still have it safe. I just packed some. I bought just 2. I mean 1, 2. So I changed and then. No, I didn't change. I can't even remember actually. I shall know that I lay down and I was about to sleep. Then, man of God.
She said, bring out the garbage.
You stop being vulgar.
Thing is vulgar. Bring your thing is vulgar.
Just say it in a
How?
nice way. I'm
Okay.
your wife.
How
You
can
can
I
just
do?
say, come here, Joe, madam. You don't have to say, So,
So bring your thing, come here, you vulgar.
no, like, to
I
me,
can't
I
even
don't
use
like
vulgar
sound.
word to describe that thing. Hey, you see why? Disadvantage of mine is a church girl.
You could have as well gone to marry a club girl so that you can be able to say whatever you want to say.
Actually, it's okay. It's okay.
So that's how. I was just there actually. I just wanted to sleep, but
So I was when she was doing everything, I was like, come. I think it was later in the night.
later.
Thank God someone advised us to get lubricants
Which we did.
before that day, which we did. And so that day.
Okay, now.
I was still it's good to have all these things recorded so that in the near future we forget. Now we come back to this video and
Like
learn.
now, so I'm forgetting already.
I'm trying to remember all this scenario, So that night, I don't know whether I was nervous, but before our wedding, at my workplace, one of my brothers there say, Kenny, are you sure you are ready for wedding night? I said, what's the name? I remember how he said it. Should I say it? In Yoruba. He said, Okotofi. He said, Okotofi Kokonofi Tobere. It's different to like you have to be drinking something so before if you want to really be active that night. I said, all those things I don't believe in it, Jerry. I'm okay. I said I'm okay. Until that night, I just remember that I just noticed that whenever I want to do it, that place was tight. It was, in fact, I didn't even know the place. I struggled to know the place actually. So that place was very tight. It was I was like, say this thing will enter right? So, but I noticed that anytime I want to enter small like this, my something will come down.
So it was not saying because it was because of the lubricant that the lubricant was
so because the lubricant was cold. Anytime I apply the lubricant on my something like this, I'll just notice that before I say I want to penetrate like this, it will just cold. It will just come down. I was like,
and I was beginning.
We tried it to go small. Before 5 seconds, that's come down again. My wife will caress me, it will come up. I'll say, come, it has come up again. Let's try it. Before I get there like this, it will see to come down. I remember my wife did my thing like this.
Wait now.
Okay.
So I was beginning to get worried and what's happening. So what's it called? Are you okay? So I just held on to the whatever. And then I started
The P factor of me.
and then I started praying.
She held it like this. She started praying. And in my mind, I was like, what's happening? Is it anxiety? Is it jedi? Is it your pile? Is it what? What happened? No abuse. That was how the night ended. That was how the night went without anything.
Without nothing done.
We tried, but we couldn't. But before I remember, let me backward a little. On wedding, the woman chatted me. I think she may be listening now. She said I should not we should not do anything on our wedding day.
Why?
I don't know. It's just general belief that you are not supposed to have anything. Maybe some witches or wizard may be watching you or something.
Witches and wizards.
I haven't heard it before. So now the second morning, I told my wife I'm coming.
Yes, actually, you said you were coming.
I told my wife that I'm coming. She said, "Where are you going?" I said, "I'm just coming. I want to go and get something." She said, "No, let me follow you now. It's our honeymoon." I said, "No, I'm coming." So I went out to. I told her what I wanted to go and get. So I went out.
Tell me.
Yeah, I think I told you.
I can't remember.
I told you. So I went out, redemption camp. I went to around down Mowe side. I took bike. I just know I will see a good seller. So I went to buy. I saw.
There was one time I followed you now.
You did follow me.
I followed you one of the days. I followed you. It was by the roadside.
Yeah.
The woman saw the fact that day. I remember that I bought a pair of slippers by the road.
Yeah, I think you followed me. Yes. We went together.
You first of all went that morning.
It's only one also.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
First of all went, then you did not see.
Okay.
They now want you a phone that you should go to around to wayside.
Yeah,
so it was not later in the evening that you and I went together.
Yeah.
Remember?
In the afternoon. I think in the
I said
afternoon.
you have to.
So the woman, I complained to the woman that this was happening. The woman said, "Okay, I don't know."
Roadside dog.
The woman gave me out to use.
Sham mix
He
everything.
said I should take it three times a day. Since I started taking it, my thing is start by diabetes.
You can't be saying all these things like that.
No, I'm not using Google words.
Like,
it's thing, I'm using thing.
It feels very somehow. It feels too private to share. Like you don't know
Okay.
that some people when they are listening, they used to have imaginative listening.
Okay, don't imagine it. You're not married. Don't
Imaginative
imagine
listening.
it. Okay, don't
So
imagine.
don't put too much drama.
Okay, man. Okay, I'm not using Google words.
I'm not saying using book.
Okay.
Just say since then everything has been okay. So
Okay, since then everything has been
anybody that is watching
everything has been okay. I did not say anything now. I said everything has been okay.
So what?
You get. So I took it 3 times a day, and now another thing that happened during our honeymoon, we wanted to prevent pregnancy. You don't want to get pregnant. You want to get pregnant. You want to spend like 2-3 years.
That one is
before you have a baby.
it's another story on its own. That one. Should we?
Yes, now.
Okay, so
Everything happened.
even before I got married, so I spoke to my best friend about it, and like because we needed to do something. There was something we're pursuing at the time that me, I was just very locked on having sorry, face. I was just very certain that I'm not ready for any child as I have like this. I just want this thing to work out, and then you cannot start thinking of having a child. So I already made up my mind that I wanted to do like a family planning and all that.
Yeah,
So,
family planning.
when we got to the hotel, we now went to a pharmacy inside redemption camp. So the woman that attended to us, that showed her that I wanted to buy I think it was Postino
Yeah.
or something. So she now said, from the way I see both of you, it looks like you just go married, we are newlywed. I say yes. I think we now told her that I would just go marry you. And she's like, oh, why do you want to do the family planning? She after that. She's not like, oh, that she would advise us that we should not do it. She now told us her experience that she has been waiting on God for I think about 7 years. And she has not had
As well
as I was there with her, and she has not had a child up until that moment. And it was just very somehow. In my mind, I'm like, well, that one is, but deep down in my mind, I'm like, well, that one is good, Daddy. For me, I shall want. You know, when you are bent on the fact that you don't want something at the point, but God is in a way just telling you that no, don't do this. This is not my way for you. This is not how I want you to do this. So we shall left the place.
After you bought condom. You bought condom.
I can't remember. I can't remember. I shall know that the only thing I remember that I know about was the lubricant therapy. So we didn't end up buying the contraceptive that day, so we left the place. But when we go back home, did we use anything? We didn't use any. We're using other methods. We're using the barrier PS, we're using the barrier method, we're using pull-out method. So, but at the time, we were not, I think my husband was beginning to, was tougher. Thank God that we did not even do it.
Thank God.
Thank God we didn't do it. So, fast forward to, yes, you know that thing, you know that thing they used to say that, that when the hymen is broken, when the hymen is broken, that blood will come out, all these things. So I used to think that it was just in storybooks, that it wasn't real. So it happened like days after we left the hotel. When we got home, it was that the stuff was just and that was after honeymoon. When we got home, that's definitely after 1 week.
That was when the blood came.
That was when the blood came. And
I think maybe.
Sorry.
Do you think maybe I did not eat it well?
Yeah, probably. Yes, that's the thing. That would have been the meaning, because probably if it had gotten to where it was supposed to get to, so that means it did not reach it, or probably it was. I don't think the hymen is very thick. It's a very thin stuff, because if something that is thick, maybe okay, it needed a lot of pressure to get, so probably you did not get there. But anyways,
So I'm doing well now.
I don't know.
Now still learning.
I don't know about it. So thank God we didn't do any form of family planning or anything.
Yeah.
So later on, so not knowing. So let me tell you, fear man.
If you are
In
me,
the sense that fear men. In the sense that my husband and I planned that we're not ready to have a child. Deep down in the mind of this man, was already preparing on how to impregnate me. Not knowing to me. Thinking that we're still on the same page. Meanwhile,
yes, now because I started the girl on first.
we're not on the same page.
Because we started using that protection. I mean,
Yes,
we were
at
using
some
that
point, yes.
protection, and nothing was coming forth. I was like, I hope this thing is okay.
I was
fine.
not worried, because I wasn't even expecting anything. So far, I told you not to drink that cold water. See now your coffee. So, what I will say.
You said you were not expecting.
Exactly. So me, I wasn't even expecting. So, but after some time, I began to become worried, because there was a particular time I was at work. I think I was at work, and then I saw somebody that just gave birth to something. She got married that year. She gave birth that year. And deep down inside of me, I was beginning to feel unhappy. I think I called my husband. Maybe I called my husband, or I chatted my husband up. I can't even remember what I did. Then the devil was beginning to put some things in my mind, in my head. I'm like, so that's how I just told my husband that, you know what, let's just do a SFA. And my husband was like, okay. But if he wants to do the SFA, that it cannot be to the hospital. And I now advised that my husband should do an SFA. But he now said, SFA is seminal fluid analysis. So he now said, he doesn't want to do it in the hospital, because he just preferred to do it at home. So I asked them at the lab. They said we can do it at home, but there's a number of minutes that it can last before they can use it. Like when it exceeds that minute, they might not be able to use it again. So I shot took the bottle, he put the stuff in it, and then I took it to the lab. When the results came out, lo and behold, we had no sperm count. It's me and you in the bottle. It's me and you in the shoe. It's just like they say.
So come here. Come on.
Okay. It's just like. It's just like when they say the woman had a miscarriage. They will not say the woman had a miscarriage. They say we had a miscarriage. So
we had a no sperm count.
We had a no sperm count. Hey, that's how we began to think. How? From where? How? What happened? How? Somebody that has not done anything before. How? What is this? That's how we. So I was just worried. No, I was not really worried, but Sasha took it to the hospital I was working there. I took it to the MD. Was like a father to me, so I took it to him. I was like, what happened? I was like, what happened? Why are you throwing things away? So it was not like, what happened? I was feeling very worried. Then I think I spoke to somebody that now gave me the number of a gynecologist. Then we went to the hospital to go and see that gynecologist. So when we got to see him, he saw the results. He was like, get so medication, use it for 3 months and do the test again. So he actually told us to do the SFA again at that hospital, which we did, and it was still the same thing. So he now said we should use a particular medication for 3 months. So we bought the medication and we used it for 1 month. So after it,
and I was still using natural remedy too.
Yes, he was taking a lot of tiger nuts. I remember then my husband made me like tiger nut drink. There's a particular lady that makes a perfect tiger nut drink. Like, I don't know where she got her recipe from, but it's just very nice. So take tiger nuts, he will eat orishi. He was not taking Koje as a girl. That's how some people bad think that he was doing. No, he was not doing all those. We were trusting God and we're taking natural things like fruits, tiger nut drink, like I said, coconuts and all that. So I now told my husband that, you know what, let's just do this test again, because I was eager. We're praying, I was eager.
That was before 3 months.
Yes, 1 month after. So I told my husband that we should do the test again. I wish I could even locate the results of those tests to see the distance of the dates.
Okay, it's
Distance of the dates from when we did the test to when I conceived.
But I remember that when we first did it, it was 6 million per male. After we did it, it was 21 million.
So we shall did the test, and lo and behold, it was good. It was very good.
And when I was taking the medication, we were told to be having sex often, like especially during ovulation. So I remember the doctor said we should have it twice a day or 3 times a day during ovulation to increase the chances and all. So
that was how we now.
That was how we conceived our.
And even when we conceived, we were still not expecting that we were going to conceive.
Yes, so it was
because he caught us
unaware. Unaware.
So that.
But it is well. The boy is here.
Yes, and this is the boy.
Say hi.
Say hi, guys.
Hi, guys.
Hi, guys. So that is that on our
honeymoon experience. I hope you love our story.
Yeah.
If you remember anything else, let me know.
And I think that we should give advice to couples that are just getting married. So first of all, for couples that are just getting married, there's a place of youth. Both of you, first of all, they used to say, enjoy yourself when you get married, because when children come into the picture, your life is going to change forever. That is true. But there's also a place of God's giving mandate, God's giving timing. Like when God says this thing is going to happen, I'm talking to people that are children of God, like you know that you cannot do anything outside God's will for you. So when you know that this thing is perfect timing, is God's will, then there's nothing you can do about it. If you now do anything about it, you bear the consequences. I want to use this person as an example, Moro as an example. It was exactly 9 months after they got married. That was when they had their first child. So whatever, in fact, you can say, oh, we don't have enough money, oh, things are not really comfortable, or something, and all that. But if you are sure that this child or this particular marriage is ordained by God, God is definitely going to take care of you.
Yes.
He's definitely going to take care of you. Then for honeymoon advice, make sure that if something like this happens during your honeymoon, it could be that it's anxiety, or it could be that the man just needs to prepare his body more. He needs a lot of reassurance. It is two of you in the boat together, right? So you should try and encourage yourselves. Don't make the man feel like he's worthless, because at that point men feel like their ego is trampled in the mud. So it's not that time that the woman should say, hi Bamio, hey, what's all this one now? Bamio, yeah. No, that you don't need all that. That's the time that you should even go to.
In fact, I remember my mom came during that time and asking the Boni, no, it's not about my wife. It's about me. Sorry. I know mom too. Can you see? Don't drink cold water.
She's in my face.
So I said it's about me, and I told her everything that it was me that had the post-honeymoon, and I'm working on it. So she understood, you know.
And this is also to family members and to parents, and please do not pressure newly wedded couples. Do not pressure them. You don't know what they are going through. You don't know what has happened. Don't pressure them. Instead, ask questions in a nice way and pray for them. Don't pressure them in any way. You hear? So, thank you guys for watching.
Thank you guys.
We'll see you in our next video. Bye.
I say bye. Say bye.
Bye.